Hi there. So, what is MotorTrend Car, SUV, and Truck of the Year? Put simply, these are programs where we get every single new or significantly refreshed car that's on sale this year, put them in a group, drive them all, and choose a winner. Now, in years past, we've been lucky enough to do this at a manufacturer's proving ground. Last year we had Hyundai Kia, we had Honda, and we had Chrysler on board. This year, things are a little different. You might have noticed there's a global pandemic raging around the world, so we're keeping it local and we're doing it at our normal testing facility, the Auto Club Speedway, right here in sunny Fontana, California. And for our finalist loops, we're gonna go back to our headquarters near LAX in El Segundo, down by the beach. Each program starts where we get all the new vehicles for that category together. Obviously here we have SUVs, and our testing team gets the first crack at them. Led by Kim Reynolds and Chris Walton, they gather all of our objective data. They weigh them, 0 to 60, quarter-mile time, skid pad, figure 8, braking, and that gives the judges some, again, objective criteria. Speaking of judges, then we show up, and that's when we get our subjective impressions of the cars. We always start with a large grouping like this, and they can be up to as many as 50 vehicles in years past. Obviously, you have to cut it down. So we spend 2 days driving all around the roads of Fontana, and eventually we're gonna make a cut. We're gonna say, well, leave these behind. These finalists are gonna come on with us back to the office, and we'll have, a handful, 5 or 6, maybe 7 finalists. We'll spend 2 days driving those on a long 1 hour, 20-minute loop, and from there, we will pick a winner. Obviously, things are different this year because of the pandemic, and we are taking precautions. Normally, I'd be wearing a mask if I wasn't talking to a camera. We've also hired a COVID compliance officer, and she is taking our temperature twice a day. She's making sure we wear a mask. She's making sure we sanitize our hands, and she's also making sure that we don't have 2 people stick their hands in the cooler at the same time to grab a bottle of water. And additionally, we have a team walking around and cleaning each of the vehicles after the editors are done driving them, both the interiors and the exteriors. We don't just drive every car, we think about every aspect of every car. How's the back seat? Can you get in and out of it? How big is the trunk? How many USB ports does the car have? How many USB-C ports does the car have? Then, in order to make it fair, so in other words, we need to have a Nissan Sentra be able to compete with a $200,000 electric Porsche, we structure it around our 6 key criteria. And they are advancement in design, engineering excellence, performance of intended function, safety, value, and efficiency. And so by using these key criteria, that's how we're able to do a giant competition like that. With Truck of the Year, there is one additional wrinkle, and that is towing. Normally what we do is we head off to Arizona to the Davis Dam. This is a incredibly difficult test that's used to really separate the wheat from the chaff when it comes to towing. How do we load the trucks up? We get about as close to 75% of their max capability as we're able. Sadly, this year we can't go to Arizona, we can't go to the Davis Dam, so instead we're taking this here 5,200-pound Airstream trailer, and we're gonna tow it up and down the Grapevine right here in Southern California. Once we finish that, we are then ready to go to the final battle, right? All the tests have been completed, all the loops have been looped, we got all the data, we have all the opinions, we gotta sit down and fight it out. Normally this takes place in a big conference room, stuffed with people, stuffed with snacks, stuffed with reams of data, dozens of angry shaking fists. This year it's happening on Zoom, because 2020. However, it doesn't matter what the venue is. By the end of that process, we will know which is the 2021 MotorTrend Car, Truck, and SUV of the Year.